bring in meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with a look at our weather forecast. You got the turtleneck on, Kristi.
I was just going to come explain that. Yes, you had to pull out the turtleneck today. You could have almost pulled out, the puffy jackets today. That's how chilly it was. I see you've got a short sleeve on, but you're inside. All right. Looking at the airport, 8 degrees was our daytime high. Typical for this time of year is about 14, 15 degrees. So we're a good 6 to 7 degrees below seasonal when you look at the airport conditions. But look at the North Shore Mountains, only 6 degrees. The freezing level is really low. We've had a ton of snow on the local mountains. Too bad they are closed. This was the scene in Campbell River this morning. We had reports of snowfall in the afternoon in the Port Alberni area as well. And it's all because of this a large pool of cold air across the region, and is bringing instability to our region. So we're seeing waves of rainfall. We've had a few lightning strikes, but the lightning has not really been the main event. It's more so how cold and wet it is. And we've also seen gusty winds. Still a slight chance of some wet snow over higher elevations. Port Alberni, Campbell River will likely be the areas that we could see that. In the meantime, there's your Wednesday, everyone. So partly cloudy across these northern regions. You'll see some sunshine in the mix in the southern interior. There's a bit of a rain shadow effect that's happening for those of you in the southern interior. But for our region, again, wet snow possible. Comox up towards Campbell River and over towards Port Alberni, and potentially over higher elevations of Metro Vancouver. The showers for our region, Sophie, is mainly just in the morning, though. I am expecting finally a bit of blue sky tomorrow afternoon. Will be short-lived because we're right back into it late in the day on Thursday. Back to you.
All right. It'll all be worth it come May, hopefully. Thanks, Kristi.
Right.
Hard to believe it's dry enough for a wildfire to spark up around here, especially after the day we had yesterday. We'll check in right now with Kristi and look at what's to come in the forecast for the remainder of the evening and tomorrow. Kristi.
Thanks so much, Chris. Yeah, so, you're exactly right. It's hard to believe that we had the potential for fires in that scenario, but the bulk of that rainfall really was along the south coast area. The interior regions have not seen as much rainfall. In addition to that, when we look at the last 9 months, we really are at a precipitation deficit all across much of BC. So we've got elevated drought levels in the fine fuels and in the deep soils. And that's why as we head into the spring months, BC Wildfire Service is quite concerned because there is a good chance that we could see an elevated number of wildfires due to that drought. Meanwhile here, boy, was it cold, and it was wet today. We saw a high of only 8 degrees at the airport. Typical for this time of year is 14, 15 degrees. We are well below seasonal. And look at the North Shore, hit only 6 degrees today. Now, we had snowfall in the Campbell River area, and even in the afternoon, snowfall in the Port Alberni area. This is Paul Hasem's mom that sent this video in, by the way. Thanks so much, Beth, for sharing that with us. So yeah, it's very cold. We've got this pool of cold air. So higher elevations is where it's cold, and that's dropping the freezing levels, and we've got moisture moving onshore. So expect the rainfall to be on and off tonight, right through the morning hours tomorrow. Slight potential for wet snow over higher elevations, Port Alberni, Campbell River again. But otherwise, we're looking at spotty conditions. So here's a look at the region for your Wednesday. Nice breaks of blue sky in through the southern interior region. A rain shadow effect for you, but otherwise showers for the south coast, breaks of blue sky by the afternoon. So yes, I am expecting more blue sky by the afternoon and a drying trend, but overall we are going to see unsettled weather through the morning hours. Here's a look at tonight's Central Windows weather window coming to you from Chilliwack, where there was a huge towering cumulus cloud. No reports of lightning underneath this one, but certainly a downpour of rain. Thanks to Ross for that one.
Okay, I don't know if it's my eyesight, or does that look almost like a UFO? Maybe it's my eyesight.
Sometimes they do look like that.
It's a disc-like cloud. All right, thanks very much, Kristi. And here's Squire with a look ahead to what's coming up in sports.
Well, I think it's safe